Upgrading your digital art setup changes everything, but the sheer amount of technical jargon out there is honestly overwhelming. You definitely don't want to spend money on a screen that lags or distorts your colors. That's why I've rounded up the top 5 best drawing tablets on the market. We will cover everything from budget-friendly gems to professional powerhouses. You'll find all the links in the description below. Let's head right in. Let's kick things off with our number 5 pick, that is, the XP Pen Artist 13.3 Pro. If you want professional features without emptying your wallet, you'll definitely want to check out. What grabs your attention first is the workflow. It features a creative red dial and 8 customizable shortcut keys. This makes zooming in or changing brush sizes feel incredibly natural. You don't have to break your flow to fumble with keyboard settings. But the screen is where this tablet really delivers. You get a 13.3-inch Full HD display that is fully laminated. That lamination is crucial because it practically eliminates parallax. In simple words, the cursor stays right under your pen tip for a natural drawing experience. Speaking of the pen, the stylus is completely battery-free. It supports 8,192 levels of pressure sensitivity and a 60-degree tilt function. Since it has a low initial activation force, even your lightest feather-like strokes register instantly. Plus, with a 220 RPS report rate, shading feels smooth and responsive. Color accuracy is quite impressive too. With 88% NTSC and 123% sRGB coverage, your digital paintings will look vibrant. Setup is also a breeze. It uses a 3-in-1 cable to connect HDMI and USB without the wire clutter. XP Pen even includes a portable adjustable stand and a drawing glove right in the box. It works seamlessly with major software like Photoshop, Blender, and Krita on Windows, Mac, or Linux. All in all, for students or beginners, this is a fantastic starting point. Coming in at number 4 is a device that needs almost no introduction, yet it completely changes how many of us approach digital art. I am talking about the 2025 model of the 11-inch Apple iPad. While it is not a dedicated graphics tablet in the traditional sense, it is a powerhouse for creatives who value portability. The star of the show here is the 11-inch Liquid Retina display. You are looking at a resolution of 2360 by 1640, with a density of 264 pixels per inch. That means your line work looks incredibly crisp. Plus, with 500 nits of brightness and True Tone technology, the screen adjusts its color temperature based on your ambient light. So, whether you are sketching in a dimly lit coffee shop or outside in the sun, your colors remain consistent. Under the hood, this tablet is driven by the A16 chip. It packs a 5-core CPU and a 4-core GPU, along with a 16-core neural engine. You might wonder why that matters for drawing. Well, it means you can run heavy creative apps, use multiple layers, and render complex projects without a hint of lag. When you pair this with the Apple Pencil, specifically the USB-C model, the experience is transformative. You get pixel-perfect precision for drawing and design work to play around with the latest iPadOS features like Scribble, which turns your handwriting into text instantly, and Procreate, Apple's legendary drawing platform. And unlike a standard drawing tablet that needs to be tethered to a computer, this gives you all-day battery life. You also get a 12-megapixel wide rear camera, which is surprisingly useful for snapping reference photos for your art. With USB-C connectivity, you can even hook up an external display up to 4K resolution. For artists who want a device that does it all, this is undoubtedly a top-tier choice within a reasonable price. Next, we've got the Zensalabs Pen Display 16 Lite. Now, don't let the name Lite fool you for a second. This tablet is a serious contender that challenges the industry giants with some truly premium specifications. The first thing that demands attention is the display quality. You are looking at a 16-inch 4K OLED panel that is nothing short of impressive. It boasts 10-bit color depth. That means it can reproduce 1.07 billion colors. Whether you are doing high-end retouching or complex animation, the gradients remain smooth and precise. The screen surface uses anti-glare etched glass. This is crucial because it cuts down reflections without adding graininess. It gives you that tactile friction that feels just like drawing on paper. But here is the part that really sets it apart from the competition. Zensalabs includes 2 distinct battery-free pens right in the box. You get a 3-button pen with a cushioned grip for heavy-duty tasks and a thinner pen that feels like a traditional pencil. Both offer 60-degree tilt support and a pressure curve customized to register anywhere from 3 grams to 500 grams of force. Design-wise, it is fanless. That means it operates silently and won't overheat under your hand during long sessions. It is also symmetrical, so it works perfectly whether you are left-handed or right-handed. Instead of cluttering the bezel with buttons, it uses a separate wireless quick keys remote. You can customize this to fit your specific workflow. Setup is clean too, using a single USB-C cable for power and data. It is only 12mm thick, weighs just 2.67 pounds, and supports VESA mounting. Plus, with virtual tablet mode, you can even use it to control other displays. So, if you are looking for a studio quality experience that you can actually travel with, this is a hard one to beat. It balances portability and professional power in a way that very few other tablets can match. Coming in at number 2 is a serious heavyweight contender, the Huion Canvas Pro 27. If you are a professional looking for a massive digital canvas to sprawl out on, this is the one to look at. Here, you're getting a sprawling 27-inch 4K UHD screen with a resolution of 3840 by 2160. But it is not just about size. The color performance here is strictly professional grade. It supports 1 billion distinct colors and covers critical color spaces like sRGB, Adobe RGB, and DCI-P3. You can even switch between these spaces seamlessly in the menu. With a factory calibration of delta E less than 1.5, the color accuracy is nearly perfect right out of the box. The surface features what Huion calls Canvas Glass 2.0. It is fully laminated to eliminate parallax and etched to reduce glare. This setup aims to replicate the specific friction of paper. Plus, with DC dimming technology, you don't get that subtle flicker that often causes eye strain during long nights in the studio. The drawing experience is powered by Pentec 4.0. The specs are incredibly tight here. 8,192 pressure levels and a remarkably low 2-gram initial activation force. The nib retraction distance is kept under 0.35 mm, which means the tip feels stable and precise, not wobbly. Huion actually includes 2 different pens, a standard one and a slimmer version, so you can choose the grip that fits your hand best. Another smart design choice is the fanless metal backing. It handles heat dissipation without noisy fans, keeping your studio silent. For Windows users, there is also multi-touch support for gestures like pinching and rotating, and it connects easily via HDMI, DisplayPort, or USB-C. While it lacks the brand name of the industry leader, it offers a comparable professional experience for a much better value, definitely something you need to keep an eye on. And finally, we arrive at the absolute number 1 pick. This device is widely considered the gold standard for professional animators and designers. I am talking, of course, about the Wacom Cintiq Pro 27. While competitors are closing the gap, Wacom still offers the most refined drawing ecosystem available. The centerpiece is the 27-inch 4K UHD display. With a resolution of 3840 by 2160, the clarity is stunning. But the feature that truly changes the game is the 120Hz refresh rate. Since most tablets run at 60Hz, doubling this speed means the cursor tracks your hand with almost zero perceptible lag. For colorists and photographers, the accuracy here is non-negotiable. It boasts 10-bit color support covering 99% of Adobe RGB and 98% of DCI-P3. It is both Pantone validated and Pantone skin tone validated. That ensures true-to-life results for professional print and media work. Then there is the Wacom Pro Pen 3. This is not just a stylus. It is a fully modular system. You can physically customize the grip thickness, the weight balance, and even the button configuration. It supports the standard 8,192 pressure levels, but that physical customization makes it feel like a natural extension of your hand. The workflow design is equally impressive. The bezel is slimmer than older models, saving desk space. Then, you get 8 customizable express keys integrated into the rear grip so you can trigger shortcuts without looking away from your work. And the screen also supports super fast, intuitive multi-touch gestures, letting you pinch, zoom, and rotate the canvas seamlessly. Connectivity is versatile, with ports for USB-C, HDMI, and mini DisplayPort. It even features 4 standard 1/4-inch mounts for attaching accessories like cameras or lights directly to the frame. Plus, it includes valuable software trials for Clip Studio Paint EX and Toon Boom Harmony. While it surely is one of the priciest, if you are ready to invest heavily in the ultimate creative tool, this is definitely the undisputed king. Thanks for sticking around. For more content like this, hit that subscribe button on our channel. Click the bell icon too, so you'll get notified every time we drop a new video at FlexiViews.